EGM Network.
Here you go.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast.
You guys are fun.
Here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. We're so glad that you are here with us today. It's a holiday week. If you guys are watching on YouTube or any of the social medias, yes, happy Thanksgiving to you when it comes on Thursday. If you're listening on the radio, which is when we play on Saturdays at 5:30. Cindy, correct me?
Yes, 5:30.
Finally got that right after 7 years on the radio.
17 years later.
I think they changed it on me. They used to be Sundays.
Yeah, they did.
So anyway,
Yeah,
but I just, it's holiday weekend. And so you probably still have the family in town. You know, you're probably still out doing a lot of fun things. And it's been a spectacular week. So we love holidays, hanging around here in Vero Beach. One of the things that I have seen multiple times this week is the ocean is like a lake. It is so beautiful. If you're listening or watching, take a walk, go down to JC Park. Like I said, if you don't want to get your feet in the sand, you can walk up and down the boardwalk at JC Beach. It is gorgeous. And then everybody's out paddleboarding, you know, you can rent one. I wanted to remind people of that. You don't have to own these things to want to try something like that. You can rent one at Costa de Este. You go down, you know, park out on the street, go down to Costa de Este, rent the paddleboard. And then when you're done, then come on up to Costa, have some lunch, have some drinks. They play music out there. Do you have guests in town? Because this is amazing. Now, if you're listening on Saturday, Sunday's always a great time. My husband and I go down there sometimes on Sundays to Costa right there around by the pool and have breakfast or lunch. And there's music playing and it is spectacular. So this is what I talk about. I am Lori Davis. I am your realtor for life. I work with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. They sponsor this show. But what I'm selling is really lifestyle. It's not about houses. It's not about condos. People can live anywhere they want in the state of Florida, but they're picking Vero Beach, and I can tell you why. There's just so many wonderful things going on around town. Now, the first week in December, this kicks off so many things, but the first one, and we're here to talk about it, and this is what our guests are here to talk about, it's also First Friday, the Art Stroll downtown, 14th Avenue, right? But there is a space called the Raw Space, and you've probably been there if you like the art stuff. You've been down there because they do great exhibits. They've got amazing artists that are down there, and it's called Raw Space Gallery. So it's on Old Dixie Highway at 19th, I believe. Is it the cross street is 19th? Yeah. So anyway, interspecies, human and chimp art collaborations. This is what we're going to talk about today. It's so exciting. Wait till you hear what's going on. And the art, I went to this, I had to go there today to see it before I came in because I was excited about it beforehand, just because I think it's a fascinating idea and a wonderful way to raise money for Save the Chimps, which is our sanctuary here in Fort Pierce. But our guests today are here to tell us all about that. So I'm going to save that one. I'm not going to tell you too much because there's just so much to talk about. This Christmas parade is coming up, always the first Saturday in December. That is on the Barrier Island in Vero Beach. It is on Ocean Drive. Now, remember when you're going there, bring your chairs, bring your beach chairs. Now, Cardinal Drive, which runs parallel to Ocean Drive, is going to be blocked off. So you're going to have to cut through the parade, or you're going to have to go around. Don't park on people's grass. Be nice. Be conscientious of that. But Santa Claus is definitely coming to town. We know he's coming. He comes every year, and we love it. It's just that parade, Cindy, yay or nay, slice of Americana?
Oh, totally.
I know.
Totally. Sebastian's is either the same day or the day before, and then I want to say Stewart's is or Fort Pierce's.
My next line was Sebastian.
Oh, yeah,
Sebastian starts at 6:30, same night, Saturday night. Theirs goes from Main Street to Riverview Park, which is that wonderful park right there on the river. I'm assuming they're going to go Main Street, cross over US 1, and then take it down the river, River Drive. Oh, theirs is called, I think it's called Lake View Drive. Anyway, you'll know it's the road along the river.
Right, it is.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
But they are doing theirs as well on that Saturday night, which is great. So if you're in Sebastian, you should go see that one. If you're in Vero, come see the one along Beachside. It's exciting. There's bands, there's kids, it's just so much fun. And actually, sometimes standing in the audience, and then when you got a group of kids in front of you, it's just so exciting. I mean, my baby's 28 years old. Again, I'm not getting anything. I get nothing. I want to feel the excitement.
Right.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
But
And they have don't they? They give prizes for the floats and
they
stuff.
do.
They have all kinds of
They
floats
absolutely do. And the Vero Beach band plays.
Right. That's the
and churches and schools and everybody gets involved. Businesses. Everybody gets, and you can join the parade. I think you can still sign up. It's Oceanside Business Association, and there's a small fee, and you get a number in line, and you line up, and you got your lights going, and there's music going. It's just fantastic. The one other thing is, if we needed one more thing on that Saturday night, is Full Moon Night Sounds Concert. This is at the Sebastian Inlet Park. I've not done it, but how cool would that
do that?
Okay,
What time?
Okay, 7 to 10. So you could literally see the parade
And then blow out and go to
just go up A1A,
Yeah.
right? Everybody else is going to be going the other direction.
Yeah.
So, it's Sebastian Inlet Park. It says Coconut Point. Now, I'm wondering if that's on the other side of the bridge, Cindy, because the inlet has parks on both sides.
They do. It does. Yes.
It's on this side of the bridge. Okay, good. So you don't even have to cross the bridge.
Okay.
But you pay to get your car in, and then the concert is free. So it's just like entering the park. You pay to get into the state park.
Correct. Yeah, state park. Yeah.
So it starts at 7. It's called the Bobby Owen Band, and they said they play blues, rock, funk. It'd be just a band that everybody would know, and you probably hear some music there that you like. They said there are picnic tables, but they pack. It looks like people get there early. So bring some chairs, pull your car up. I think that would be a great thing to do.
I want to do
And
that.
I think
It's a hoot.
I know you would love that.
Yeah.
You would love that. So anyway, thank you, Chef Scott Barricchio. We have a fabulous cocktail today. Woo! It is a fall old fashioned. We talked about this. They had a bunch of new fall cocktails that they released as a part of their now going 7 days a week. So you can go over there, have a nice little cocktail to start. This is a fall old fashioned. 4 Roses bourbon, apple puree, apple bitters, and then they do an orange twist and a cherry in the bottom. And no, you're only getting one cherry at Citrus Grill House. That's on you.
I'm not going to say anything.
Chef for life. Chef for life.
I'm not saying
one.
nothing.
They're only getting one cherry. But anyway.
But they're Italian cherries, he always tells us, isn't that? Those are the good ones.
They're so good. They're not that bright red thing. This is really dark.
We don't like that.
They're beautiful.
And they talk with their hands.
And they do.
They
exactly.
do.
Oh gosh, thank you, Citrus Grill House, for the beverage. We always have such a nice time, and you guys, it's so exciting. I had lunch there this week. It was fabulous. It's 1050 Easter Lily Lane, so the restaurant is right there by Humiston Park. It's on the ocean. So find your way to Humiston Park, and it's right there at Ocean Park. It's fabulous. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. The staff is amazing. The food, the wine, all things there are great. So thank you, Chef. Happy Thanksgiving. And I think they're closed on Thanksgiving. I didn't ask when I picked up my beverage for today. What was I thinking? Anyway, I think he gives all his people off. And I'm almost pretty sure about that. So anyway, thank you. Thank you, Chef Scott. All right. Today we're exploring some truly extraordinary happenings right here in Vero Beach. This is fascinating. The Interspecies Art Exhibit to benefit Save the Chimps. It's in Fort Pierce. That is the sanctuary is down in Fort Pierce. This is a unique event. It showcases artwork created not only by talented human artists, but also by incredible chimpanzees who call the sanctuary home. So basically what happens, well, I'm going to let them tell you how it does. Our guests today are Triana Romero. She is the Director of Development for Save the Chimps, and Barry Shapiro, one of the artists who collaborated with a chimp to create a piece of art. Welcome, Triana and Barry.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Yay. All right, now that we all have a beverage, let's tell Chef how good they are.
Oh, they're delicious.
They're
Scott,
Woo!
it's awesome.
Here's to you, big guy. Nice. Really delicious. Alex.
Thank you.
Alex, too.
Alex probably
definitely.
mixed it. Yeah.
Alex, I think Alex is
Mixologist.
You got Chef in the back of the house. You got Alex in the front of the house.
Yummy.
So anyway, Triana.
Yes.
So before we talk about the art, do you know what inspired the Interspecies Art Exhibit? Because the chimpanzees, the chimps, are artists over there.
Yeah.
What's going on over at Save the Chimps at the sanctuary?
So the sanctuary is 150 acres, and we care for nearly 220 rescued chimpanzees. They come from biomedical research, sadly, the pet trade, and the entertainment industry. They live in large family groups. They're thriving. They get to be chimpanzees. And they're happy. And they live on these 3-acre islands, which is amazing, especially considering where they came from. But it's 3-acre islands for the rest of their lives. And they're incredibly intelligent creatures, remarkable beings. So the staff who works tirelessly to provide them with comfort and dignity, we also really work at trying to stimulate them cognitively.
Okay.
So we offer them different forms of enrichment. And that could be everything from just PVC puzzles and where we stuff food to termite mounds to a number of different things, including painting. So not all of the chimpanzees like to paint.
No.
And one thing about Save the Chimps is it's all about giving the chimps their own choice.
Right.
But for those of them that do, they really like to, and it's just a form of enrichment. So we're very fortunate where we've got an amazing audience of supporters around the country who donate all types of things, including non-toxic paint and canvases and brushes, although not all the chimps care to paint with a paintbrush. Some use their hands or even their tongue.
Right.
And for those that do like to paint, we let them. So we give them the canvas, we give them a selection of colors, and they choose whether or not they want to paint. They choose their own colors, and they make these amazing masterpieces, which we've been selling for the last, Save the Chimps is about to celebrate its 25th anniversary next year, which is amazing.
Wow.
So for many, many years, we've been giving the chimps this as a form of enrichment, and it's become a huge revenue source for us. It's been a great fundraiser. So we're incredibly grateful to Raw Space and the artists who all came together to promote this awareness, show how amazing the chimpanzees are, and raise funds for our beloved residents.
That's insane. So then, I know.
Oh,
It deserves a case.
Where'd
Yeah,
that
thank
come
you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that was great. Now, Barry, you are one of the artists.
I am.
Tell us in this exhibit that you've got, because it's very specific what happened. The artists were selected, and then tell us the process of where we get to next Friday night.
So we were given 12 by 12 inch canvases, and we were asked to paint a base color on the canvas. So this was the color that I selected, which was this soft pastel blue. Then these canvases were given over to the chimps, and they painted on them based on the colors that they saw, what they wanted to express on there. Then these canvases were given back to us, and we were asked to paint a 48 by 60 canvas that was inspired by the work that they did on these canvases. So every artist did something, every chimp did something different, and every human artist did something completely different, but they're all interconnected through this symbiotic art experience.
Yes. And now, Raw Space, now what they're going to do there is on that Friday night, people are there to buy these pieces, right?
Hopefully.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
That's the fundraising
Exactly.
part of it, right?
That's
See them, learn about the chimps, buy them, hopefully. Yeah.
Correct. Now, there were lots of art over there today. I went to the studio with Barry. I went to Raw Space before we got here. And it's not just Barry's, or it's not just the 6 artists. We have 6
artists, 6
Can you
humans.
name the artists for me?
Gabriela Hernandez, Shotzi LaHoy, Tim Sanchez, Christina Bates, and Zach Gruber,
As well as Barry.
as well as
Shapiro.
myself.
Yeah. Okay. So, but
And then we
there's
have chimps, too. We didn't name
we have
those.
chimp art.
Oh, there's chimp art all over the place.
There is there's got to be 50 chimp art pieces. Now, Barry, put that thing up again, because so this chimp sees Barry's canvas and it just picks up these colors. It's beautiful. I mean, I would hang that in my house.
Of course.
And what's the chimp's name, artist? Did someone
This is
sign
Sable.
it? Okay.
Sable, so
This
he
is
knows
Sable.
his chimp's name.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Sable and I are forever bonded in art.
I know.
love
I know.
that.
It is fantastic.
That's what happens.
So now Barry takes this and he takes the colors that's what was her name?
Sable.
Sable.
Sable's name, and he paints this gorgeous piece, which is amazing. So now you guys will put prices on there.
They
Or
picked out what they were going to sell for,
Okay.
and that was not the artist doing that. That was you guys actually.
Yeah. Well,
and-
we're a nonprofit, and we rely on the generosity of
Right.
everyone to to support us. So yes, we did assign prices.
Yeah.
And these are
Which is fun.
masterpieces. This
They
is amazing.
really are.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
And I'm glad that they did it that way because I think they know their market. They know the people who support them. And the idea is this is not about us. This is about making money for, say, the Chimps.
Correct. So, Barry, this is your first time you've done this.
Yeah.
Right? So, as you're thinking and you're looking at this piece and you're picking, because you're an artist, you've been doing this for many, many years. What's in your head? What's in your process as you're taking the colors and you're painting it's an abstract. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning.
Well, I'm an abstract painter.
Yes, you are.
To begin with.
Yes.
I mean, I do all kinds of things, but that's what I love to do the most.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I saw this on the blue surface that I painted, I was floored. I was really floored because she's a better painter than I am. And
She really is very good.
She's damn good.
Okay, Sable deserves them.
Yeah,
Sable means Sable.
Look for Sable.
Yeah.
No, so I looked at this and I was like, wow. I felt like she could have done this in the studio alongside me.
Right.
So I wanted to do something in my own abstract style, but that was representative of what Sable would have done had she been there next to me in the studio. That's what I felt.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It really is. So Triana, this process and it's the artwork, right? It's the interspecies. Did you learn anything? Now, how long have you been with the Save the Chimps?
Well, so I returned in April of this year, but I was with Save the Chimps from 2007 to 2017.
Okay, so you've been there for many, many years.
Yeah.
So what is it that that you think makes this so successful, and why are people drawn to this? Because
it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Chimpanzees are amazing.
Yes.
And for anyone who's ever had the opportunity, the privilege to meet a chimpanzee, they're forever changed. So the sanctuary, we're home to almost 220. We have no direct contact as a sanctuary. It's about giving them a dignified retirement.
Right.
So there is no touch, there is no direct contact.
Okay.
But the staff and the very few times that we open up to the public, it is an opportunity from people from a distance to be able to interact with the chimpanzees and see them. And it's no different than walking into this room and seeing the different personalities that we each have and the quirks and the energy. And they're the same, and they're amazing, and they're resilient, and they've endured so many things that is so unfathomable.
Yeah.
And for them to be able to recover and to be able to express themselves and be able to groom one another and form family groups and thrive in these environments is so incredibly inspiring. Yeah. And our main purpose is to give them the dignified retirement that they deserve, a life that they deserve.
Dignity.
So being able to give them something that stimulates them cognitively is so important, because chimpanzees can live to be 60 years in captivity. Yeah. We have chimps that are in their late 50s.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a quick story?
Yeah,
absolutely, please do.
When we were brought over to Save the Chimp and given the tour, which was an incredible experience, and they allowed us to get a little bit closer than most people get. We were about 6 feet away from the fence. And so they came over, and they're very communicative. They have all different kinds of things to say. And I thought it was really interesting. What happened was one of the chimps went over by the water and pulled out this long reed and started shaking it, and it's going, whatever, shaking it. And we thought maybe she was upset and angry with us. And we said, no, she wants to get tickled. Mm-hmm. We have these little tickle things. They like being tickled. So she's saying, tickle me. And I just thought, holy mackerel.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Right?
They're highly intelligent. They're 98.6% the same DNA as we are. And we do have several rescued pets. And I believe Sable was a rescued pet. So there's definitely distinctions that we sometimes see from chimps who were who were very human-oriented.
Right.
Human-oriented versus sadly being in a laboratory.
Right.
And several of the chimpanzees who are in this exhibit were former pets.
Yeah.
And I can't necessarily say that those chimpanzees like to paint more than others, but there are many chimpanzees who have painted at this exhibit who were former pets. And they're just,
That's cool.
It's
they're
extraordinary.
amazing.
That's great.
Chimpanzees
Really
are amazing.
extraordinary.
That's awesome. Well, listen, we pay for this with a couple commercials. We're going to go to commercial and we're going to wrap up the show. We've got a couple questions I wanted to ask about these chimpanzees that are amazing. And the artwork you guys are going to see at Raw Space, which is on Friday, December 5th. It's going to go from 5 to 8 p.m. And it's amazing. And we'll be back in just a minute. Stay there.
At Evergreen Media, we know the people, the businesses, and the work needed to take your marketing to the next level. We know where locals go to shop, work, and have fun.
We're here to focus on your local advertising so you can focus on your business. This is our home. This is our business. Evergreen Media. We market, you grow.
Create your restful retreat and save 50% now on all Tommy Bahama and Lexington furniture during the Home for the Holidays event at Sunshine Furniture. Sophisticated looks with a mix of coastal and Caribbean styles, Tommy Bahama offers everything you need for your personal paradise and is all half price. At Sunshine Furniture, we have the largest selection of in-stock coastal and casual sofas, love seats, chairs, slipcover sofas, bedroom dining, and occasional furniture from Four Seasons, Capri, Best Chair, Hooker, and Riverside. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have any style of patio furniture that you need, including a gallery of Made in America, Berlin Garden, Pollywood, Woodard, Lloyd Flanders, and Telescope. We specialize in replacement cushions, umbrellas, and fire pits. Come in now for our Home for the Holidays event and winter sale. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales center directly across the street, Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Hey, you! Host your very own show every week at Evergreen Media Network in Vero Beach. Go live to YouTube and Facebook with up to 4 people and your very own producer. Be heard on more than 15 podcast platforms and local radio. All you have to do is show up and talk. Your guests can join from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started with the largest podcast studio on the Treasure Coast. Contact Evergreen Media to tour the studio.
Wow. Quite the commercial. Wow, that's great. Hey, we are here with Barry Shapiro, and we are here with Triana Romero from Save the Chimps in Fort Pierce. We've got on December 5th at Raw Space, we've got an art show that is paintings that were painted by the chimps, then given to the artists, and then the artist did their interpretation of what the chimp did on a big canvas, and they did one on a little canvas. So, Triana, tell us, the question I had was, okay, chimps live on an island. You can't touch them. They're living out there in their retirement. But when they want to paint, how do they get to the point where they can paint?
So each island is connected to a chimp building, which has interconnected rooms within that building. So when the chimps are out on their island, the building is locked off, and the humans will then put the canvas in their rooms with the paint in there. When the chimps come back in, there's no human interaction, and then they paint it. We don't always get all the paintings back.
Right?
We don't always get all that. Some of them are soiled, some of them are chewed. Some of the ones that have been chewed have gone for a lot more money than the ones that are
I can imagine
untouched.
that, sure.
Sometimes there's hair on them. You know, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's
all
so
good.
it's
That's great.
So
That's awesome.
That's how they get them back.
That is wonderful. So everybody, we're going to go to now. There's all range of prices, different kinds of arts. It's not all
canvas,
just expensive.
stretched prints.
Yes.
We'll have merchandise. We'll have some framed art that has been donated by Valentine Design, who's framed them. And
Your sponsors?
Waldo's donated the wine, and Wild Time Catering donated the platters of hors d'oeuvres. So thank you.
That's absolutely.
And
And both
having
of those guys are great. Wild Time does a great job of catering.
Oh, yeah.
Waldo's, we all love Waldo's right there on the ocean. You guys, Triana, thank you for being here. It's great to meet you. Barry
Great to meet
Shapiro,
you.
You're always welcome in my studio anytime you want. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, guys. Listen, happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving week and the holiday season. Be chill. Just relax. There's a lot of people on the road. Don't go to Publix unless it's 7 a.m. or 8 p.m. Anyway, have a great night, guys. Thank you so much. Save the Chimps. We'll go over there next Friday night. That would be December 5th. Have a great holiday season. Be safe.